Hello and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over this new ARPG I discovered, TorchLight Infinite, that actually just had a new season, season 11 I believe, for called Vorax. Yeah, so in my off time while I'm waiting for Farisha, I've been playing I've been doing a little bit of testing, PoE testing, but I've been mostly playing TorchLight Infinite. I got my character to level 91. We are a space-time elapse mind control build. And if you've never played this build, if you've never played this game before, in the game, mind control is essentially like RF, but corrosion damage / maybe chaos damage. So yeah, it's like a walking simulator. You walk around the map, these tentacles come out of your head and shoot to the enemy, and then they die. It's a damage over time build. So when I discovered this build, I was on YouTube just fishing around, and I found this this creator, Shady Broker, and that's who I'm following in game right now. If you go to pro builds right here, quick builds, I'm following Shady Broker, his build guide. And when you do this, you come over to here and you can hit apply all. And what that does is, as you are going along, putting your skills in and your support gems, it tells you it gives you suggestions on what to use. So also in your talent, it'll highlight. So it's really convenient. This is a great RPG. It's a lot of fun actually. But let's just get into a time mark or a map per se, and we'll show you how the build functions. All right. So what you do is you just right click, you're channeling the skill, and boom, go around and everything just dies. It's like RF. It's a lot of fun. I'm not sure of other build potentials. Because I'm really fresh and new to this game. But yeah, I just wanted to go over, show you what I'm working on. And I die. I'm actually pushing T7s right now. Pushing T7, so my gear isn't I gotta update my gear. Gotta craft better gear. The crafting in this game is let me just resurrect in town. The crafting in this game is pretty easy. You go over to this guy over here, talk to him, put a piece in there. If you have something you wanna if you want to change, you click the affix, and then you can do auto craft and pick exactly which affixes you want on your gear. So it's really cool. But let me get into, I probably should have started out, to be honest. It's a little embarrassing, but I don't really care. I probably should have started out like time mark 6 and showed you something time mark 6. they got some erosion resistance, so that's what we're doing, erosion damage. But it's alright. So yeah, while you're channeling the skill Mind Control, your character goes slower. But what you do is you get blurry steps. And there's also a Fist of War league mechanic from a past league. You apply points into there, and then at the start of your time mark, start of your map, there will be it looks like a Gatling gun or something. You click that and it gives you crazy movement speed. So that's really good for this build, is to get Fist of War going. But yeah, I just wanted to shed light on this ARPG, man, because although it's kind of like although the graphics are not really my style, the ARPG in itself functions very well, and it's very fun. Kind of addicting, like PoE, where you just go into another time mark, Here's the boss. See, he's dead. Now, if I was to push more on my gear, if I was to go harder on my gear, get our damage up, because our damage isn't there. If our damage was like, I was seeing people get into like billions and billions and billions and trillions of DPS. It's cool because you have this thing over here. I'll just go over and show you real quick. You got this dummy right here. It's so cool. So you go over to her, you hit invincibility, the highest setting, then you start your skill. I'm channeling the skill right now. It's on auto channel, right? So right now, as it stands, we're at 102 billion DPS. So if we were to push this into the trillions, I wouldn't have no problem with time mark 7. But I've been getting used to, or getting shaking the rust off. I've been shaking the rust off playing PoE here recently. So I actually haven't been playing this for the last like week or so. But yeah, man, this ARPG is a lot of fun. It has a lot going for it. The mapping system is smooth. There's a loot pickup button. What else? I haven't spent any money in game. This is kind of like a not pay to win, but they have pets in this game that you form packs with, and these pets give you let me go back to that, hold up. And these pets give you certain things, like this one's giving me increased damage, increased attack. Go bring it here. Block chance, minion damage, spell block, additional damage. You get damage reduction, curse effect. You know, it just depends on the pet. So these pets can, like, when you're looking for a pet,
doing this, and then you're doing this.
Oh, you can't. Here, let me have this. Thank you. Thank you. Aria had it. So then if you look here, they got a lot going. It's just so much going on. I didn't spend no money. See, it's like buy, go to boom, all this. But you don't have to spend any money in this game for you to have fun. I didn't spend a cent. I've been playing it free to play, and I'm level 91. I have pets from the free draws, so it's possible to get legendary pets from the free draws. You do get currency in game that allows you. You do get rewards for free that allow you to draw some pet. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to check out Mind Control, I've linked the video in the description below of Shady Broker's video. He's an expert. He plays this game. He's in the trillions DPS. This is just my first time playing it, and my first impressions, man. This is in competition with PoE, man. This is actually like a really solid ARPG. I think the player count was higher for between PoE 2 and when this Vorax hit, the player count was actually higher on Steam than PoE was. So this is a popular game, and there's not a lot of content creators out there making content for this game. So I was thinking maybe I'll make a video on it and just say, you know, if you are a PoE player, you will probably like this game. Now, it is a little, it takes some getting used to, as far as like they just have so much going on. Like, you got the world map, you have all the pets, you have the pro builds, you got skills, talents, hero traits. Like, you do your hero traits. Your hero traits is essentially like your ascendancy. Your talents, you do multiple trees that bring the build in line. And then you also get these slates, and you put these slates for your statue of the new god. You put these slates in here that give you like this one's giving me 3% max life, plus 12 affliction inflicted per second, and then 18% damage over time. So you pick these up, these go for a lot. You have legendaries, so like to identify all, you know, we got legendaries, dropping legendaries. This build revolves around for at least for me, I don't know about Shady or more pro build planners or whatever, but this Twilight Vestment, when reaping, because that's what we're doing, is we're using Mind Control and we're using Reap, and Reap refreshes and refreshes and refreshes and keeps doing damage over time. When reaping, Energy Shield starts charging immediately. So we've got a pretty substantial Energy Shield pool, and when we get hit, instead of having a delay, it starts immediately, because we're always channeling, we're always casting Mind Control, and therefore we're always reaping. You want to get intelligence on your gear, you want to get damage over time. You definitely want to get these reaps, 0.08 seconds of damage over time when dealing damage over time. The effects has a 1 second recovery time against same target. Maybe you get some trauma damage on there, erosion damage, affliction effect. Because what we're doing is we're reaping, we're causing affliction, and that is doing erosion damage. There's also wilt as well, so we could do wilt. Yeah, when the affliction inflicted per second is not 0, the damage over time dealt will continuously inflict affliction on the target. the target takes 1% additional damage over time for every affliction point. So affliction basically is giving us increased effect of damage over time. Then we got trauma here. An ailment. Trauma is an ailment that may be triggered on hit, dealing physical damage per second for 4 seconds based on trauma damage. Unable to stack trauma, cannot be inflicted when base trauma is 0. And then reaps. Deals a certain amount of true damage to the target, equivalent to the damage from all damage over time effects over a certain period of time. So reap is big for us. You want to get reap on both your wands, both your scepters. Maybe get it on a ring or a belt as well. You know, right now we're reserving all of our mana. We're reserving about 30% of our life. We have spell amplification, corrosion focus, erosion amplification, and deep pain. These are our what you would call our auras in PoE. And then we have one of these. We have sealed mana, which is reserving your mana. We have some of these compensation so that we can reserve more mana. This one, off the beaten track, +4 support skill level. Support skills mana multiplier is fixed at 95%. So what that does is it allows us to, the more supports that we oops, I'm so new to this game, sorry. The more supports that we put on here, the less mana it reserves, basically. That's how it's working. Restrain helps us reserve even more. And then we have our mind control set up with passivation, control spell, cataclysm, guard, and shortened duration. So we want to shorten that duration of the reaps and shorten that duration of damage, so that our damage over time is refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. We have blurry steps. This is our movement speed booster. You could put in here shadow dash and be dashing around, but every time you dash, every time you blink, I believe you're no longer doing damage over time for that millisecond or few milliseconds or a second or so. So it's more advantageous for you just to continue walking and have the damage over time stay in effect, and then just have a speed boost. So that's why we're using blurry steps. And we have mana boil. I really know what this does, but like I said, I'm following Shady Broker, so he has it, so I have it. Gains euphoria upon casting this skill, 17% additional spell damage. Alright, so this is spell damage booster, mana boiler. Then we have Arcane Circle. This is also a spell damage booster because we're gaining euphoria. So we're gaining euphoria stacks. And then we have a curse, corruption, which is just taking that erosion taking that erosion resistance down. So yeah, this game's a lot of fun. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. It's very the learning curve is not as steep as PoE, in my opinion. Things are a little easier. The tutorials explain a lot. They pretty much hold your hand while you're playing the campaign. But yeah, we do walk kind of slow. But once we hit blurry steps, that speeds up. And the point is, like RF, to just go around and just kill everything with damage over time. Some things get auto picked up, so that's good. You have flame sand, which is like kind of like your chaos orbs, and then you have flame elementium, which is like your divine orbs. So you hear people say in this game FE for flame elementium. That's the main source of currency, FE. But yeah, man, first impressions, like, this is a solid game, and it kept me busy, it kept me occupied. It you know, I was using my brain. It's engaging. So I don't know, call this a game review if you want. But I would give this game probably an 8 out of 10. No, I would give this game a 7 out of 10. And I'm giving it a 7 just because the amount, I don't really like the microtransactions. I don't like the way that is set up. I rather enjoy the supporter packs and PoE, and I rather enjoy how PoE has decided to monetize their game. But this game, not so much. Like, I wouldn't be like PoE. I would put a little money into it. Get some cool skins, you know what I mean? In this game, the investment and the money, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. To invest money in this game. Maybe if they changed their marketing direction and they started doing supporter packs instead. I believe this was a mobile game before it became on PC. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of content creators, Palstrom, DS Lily, just to name a few, playing this, PoE players playing this, and I'm having fun with it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, this isn't like a tutorial video. I'm just reviewing the game and saying, you know, I'm a PoE player, and this game is an ARPG. So please like, subscribe, leave a silly comment down below. If you're new to the channel, check out some of my other videos. I do PoE content, PoE 2 content. Those are the games that I've been playing recently. So yeah, like, subscribe, leave a silly comment down below. It's much appreciated. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, or if you want me to make another video going into depth on the build, just leave it down in the comments. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful night.